Vibe coding is the conceptual idea of having an intent of what we want to build and let the AI agent do the syntaxing and the coding for us. That's pretty interesting. It is taking the world by storm. This vibe coding is actually coined, the terminology has been coined by Andre Karpathy. He is the co-founder of OpenAI, one of the most vocal people in the world of machine learning. So just imagine, guys, we are able to build entire application, ship it and deploy it within maybe some hours, rather to say. So the question is, and also if you remember in our last video over here, we have actually built a first person shooter game with just few prompts, and we have also showcased that what and how to actually set up the platform for vibing, right? So now the question is, what we are vibing today, and what we are vibing is a digital twin. Imagine you are sleeping and there is someone who actually reaches out, as a recruiter or someone reaches out, but then he has to wait for someone because there is a difference of time zone, right? But what if there is someone or a chatbot that is actually sitting somewhere like in a portfolio website, and it's able to answer all the queries of the person, and the answers will be very similar to what the way you would speak, right? And it has all the information that is needed, which is not available in your LinkedIn. So that's what the idea is. We are going to create your digital presence, and with the help of some portfolio website, chatbot, and then we have to deploy it also, because it's not a local host that we'll be building. So I'll show you also how to build it. Now what we are going to, the plan is, we'll break this entire digital twin of building into three parts or two, depending on the length of the videos. So the part one is where I actually show you how to build the portfolio website. Now whether we are vibing or anything, we need data. So where do we get this data of yours, right? I'll show you a neat trick that how to do this, or how to build your portfolio website with just one prompt. Yes, just one prompt. Now you can keep on upgrading the website as per your looks and feel, but it just take one prompt to build the website. And part two of the video will be building the chatbot and embedding the chatbot into the website or the portfolio website that we'll be building today. Also, along with it, if in that same video it is possible, we will also showcase how to deploy this entire portfolio and the chatbot together into some places where do we ship it or deploy it free. Definitely will not have any cost that is involved. It's just free that we will do. So that's the idea. I think it's going to be a very interesting video, and it definitely is a very resourceful video, by the way, for you, where you can actually build your own digital presence. And you can also showcase this to your recruiters, to anyone. If you are someone who is searching for job, you can have your share this portfolio link, and they can keep on just talking. Or if you are someone who is into freelancing, you can just share them with all your portfolio work and everything. So whoever you are looking into, it is something going to be very interesting, and there is a lot of takeaways from this video. So what we are waiting for? Let's roll our sleeves and let's get going. Now, in order to build the first phase is the website, we need few things. The first thing we need is the Node.js. Okay. Now, what is Node.js? Please go to Node. Just go to Google and type in Node, and you will be coming for Node.js. Get it downloaded. It's very simple download. Just download this and keep it. Now the other thing, I hope you have already downloaded this, but just in case you are first time on this, then you need Cursor. Cursor is very similar to VS Code and IDE, so on which we will be doing all our programming and everything, all the vibe coding that we'll be doing. And you go and download on Windows. It's very, again, same installation, easy installation. Just download. Look into the previous video in case you are doing it for the first time, link up above. So once you've downloaded that, what we need in Cursor, open terminal and new terminal, and we'll check whether the node has been installed correctly or not. So what you have to do is node dash dash version. Now, once you type in and enter, you see a version 22.21.0. You might have something different. I have this. This means that Node is installed for us. Okay, so the step one and step two is completed, which is the Node installation and the cursor installation. Okay, so that's two things. The other thing is that you need to sign in to cursor because in order to use the agents on this. So look into that video, same, continue on the video and then use it. Now, the second thing, you already have a folder selected on as Vibe. I have created as digital twin. You create it. Now, the second thing, what you have to do, or the third thing, is we will build this website that is our website based on something, a data, right? And the data what we'll get is from a very most important and we used every day is LinkedIn. Now, how do we do it? So we go to LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn, and you go to this three dot and download save to PDF. Now, the moment you do save to PDF, you see a PDF file generated based on your data that is there. Okay, this is entire data in your LinkedIn that is available to you. Okay, so this PDF we will paste it in this uh, digital twin folder. Okay, so we have pasted this folder. I'll just rename this into, let's say, linkedin.pdf. Okay, so this becomes my folder. Now what do we want to do? Now, if you remember, we need to do some changes to the agents, and what you have to do is Control Shift J if you are in Windows, and go to see agents, this tab, and this is where what you have to do is search for the auto run. Now, in this auto run, there is something called auto run mode. Now we will be running, we'll be just giving a prompt, and we do not need any authorization or anything that the agent should ask. Okay, it will be on YOLO, YOLO mode. I'll talk more about YOLO. Is you see, whenever we are running the vibe coding IDEs, the agents are always asking about permissions and everything, right? Now this YOLO concept is that I just put a prompt, let I am and letting the agent to run itself to all the changes whatever it wants and give me the output. I'm just interested in the output because I'm vibing. Okay, so that's YOLO. It's very dangerous, by the way, but it's just a way of doing something. It's a concept, YOLO, and you can just give that functionality and say that do your job and give me the output. So how do we do that? Is now, if you see, choose how agent runs like tools and ask every time. Now this is where all the permissions and everything it will be asked. What you need for YOLO is run everything. Now the moment I ask, it will give me a prompt. All commands will run automatically. I say yes and continue. Okay, so that's, we are activating YOLO to it. Now the moment we have done, we can close this, and next we will be giving the prompt. Okay, so we can just type in, please build me a professional website. Okay, so what we are saying is that please build me a professional website running locally. Currently we'll not host it somewhere, but we will just showcase right now that how it looks into it. So we'll run it locally. Um, and my LinkedIn profile is in my linkedin.pdf, which we have given. I have a little wrong. Make the website stunning. Enterprise meets edgy. It should include about me, my career journey, links to the portfolio in case we want to add a portfolio later on. Iterate to make it as sleek as and professional as possible, and let me know when complete. Use Next.js because we said we'll use Node. Now, I have already specified that let me know only when complete, but it's the agent already knows because the fact is that we have used YOLO and we have said run everything automatically. And here, as you since we are using the free plan of the model, but there is a way that we can use, if we just switch off this auto, we can choose whichever the model we want. We can use Codex, one of the best that we can, or even Opus 4.7, that will give us much better output of the video. But at this, since we are using Cursor, we are using the free version of Cursor, so we will be using the auto mode. We can also add our own model, like the API. If we have an API to Open Router, or uh, the free APIs that I've told you, we can use any other models available. We can just add over here, and we can always use Compose. Now, Composer 2, Composer 1.5, Composer is a model by Cursor itself. And then we can add API keys. If you see here, we can just put an API keys, and then this can add automatically. So, but we will just use the free mode of Cursor. So let it run and see. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so as you see, it's asking to switch to auto. We will switch to auto anyways, and it's now, planning, building a polishing. It's reading the LinkedIn PDF. You can see planning next moves and everything. I've said extracting your profile. It's scaffolding Next.js.app and currently directing npm. Now npm means something, uh, the way to use the node, as in. So it is actually trying to understand what it wants to make, how it wants to make, and based on the prompt that we have provided, it will take some time. So it's running in the background. Let it run. It will take some time, and we'll just get back once when it is completed. Okay, guys. So let's increase the indentation and see. It has started doing so much of scaffolding, creating all this, and then layout. It took some time. It took some time. Uh, and it has actually given all the, what it has built is created a full Next.js app, professional site, designing premium enterprise meet AG, adding personalized sections using hero, about me, and let's just see if this works. Okay, so it has already given us the, the local host. Let's copy paste this and see how it has built. I think it will be building an awesome, let's hope for the best if it was able to build something. Okay, so there is, my name is there. It is saying I have about me, my core capabilities, my career journey. uh, okay, everything works, looks fine. Portfolio, LinkedIn profile. Okay, its function. Once I click the LinkedIn, it actually went. So that's a good sign. Send email. I think it will go to my email ID and it will pop up. Yeah, it should pop up the email, and it says designed for enterprise credibility with an edge. And visit existing portfolio. I don't know where it goes. Oh, great. So actually, I have had a different portfolio that I have created, and it is actually pushing this into that portfolio, which is something really great. This is something what I have been using for me, which I created, and it has actually took it from the LinkedIn and then added this into that existing portfolio itself. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, for starting, I think this looks great. Um, I think the more we create this, the prompt, the better the output would be. But just see this thing. What has happened is we just created a entire website just like that within, let's say, hardly it took 10 minutes. It's just the run, that just one prompt that changes everything and the data. Now, same way, if we it's always we can build a lot of websites like that. If you have a proper context available for creating that website, it becomes much more easier for the AI to understand what is your vision of that website, and then it can give. So for now, we have said use this data, and this is how I told you that how to create your own website based on just the LinkedIn data that is available to us. So this is what we have been building, and this is what we have built. So the first stage of creating your digital twin is here. So you have the website available. The next stage, in the next video, we will create on a chatbot that will actually keep it will be a live you, actually, as in a digital twin that will keep on answering to anyone based on the questions they want to ask, and the data is always on the LinkedIn data. So I hope this was a great video about vibe coding, how we did it. Definitely, if we have used Claude or Codex or Gemini on a better, powerful model, we would definitely have much better visual, appealing looking website. But it's just a starter. We just use the auto mode of the cursor. So we don't know what model they have used. I'm pretty sure they have used their own model, which is the composer. So that's all. Keep watching and keep learning. Bye bye.